I'm Sue Sylvanians, and I make videos about Sylvanian families, also known as calico critters. And today I'll be opening lots of the Baking Baby Party series of blind bags. These came out in the UK around August, but I've held off from buying them up until now because I was trying to find a fresh box like this. If you see a box, usually one side will contain a full set of 8 figures, and that was how I completed the Baby Forest series and the Baby Seashore Friends series of blind bags. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a box this time. I picked 8 bags in a row from the back of a shelf in Smith's, so hopefully that will work out for me. Okay, so like all the mystery bag packaging, this has 7 of the 8 babies on the front, with the mystery one just a silhouette. I love the strawberry pattern at the top of this design. On the back is safety information. I think the Calico Critters packaging has all the babies' names on, which I would prefer. So as for the figures I want, they are all cute, but I really like this newborn latte cat and the regular latte cat, also the little chocolate rabbit in the cake car. There aren't any codes in these bags to indicate which mystery figure is in there, but I tried to guess by the sound it makes when shaking it. So this one doesn't make any noise. I've seen people use weights to guess too, so these are my scales. And this one is between 20 and 21 grams. Okay, 21. Yeah, I can't hear anything. So let's cut it open. And the first figure is... oh, the large latte cat. One I wanted. Yay! This is a leaflet. It has little pictures of all the figures on the front. Some of the amusement land sets on these pages, and instructions to put the cake car together. Then inside are larger pictures of the babies, to be a checklist to tick off each of them as you get them. I'll pop that back in the bag. And then actually I'm going to wait to open them at the end in case I need to sell any duplicates. So number 2. I can't hear anything in that either. This method might not work to tell them apart anymore. This one's heavier though, at 30 grams, so I'd expect this one to be a different figure. Which one could be heavy? Maybe the cake car? Or this rabbit? I don't really know. Oh, that's right, it is the cake car baby. Don't need to look at the leaflet again. This one looks adorable. I'm doing very well for getting the ones I was hoping for. I'll put her to the side. And let's do the third bag. Okay, I can definitely hear thudding in there, so different to the first 2. Maybe it's the sitting baby. I think they usually have more of a noise. Or one of these 2 babies, perhaps? 29 grams, another heavier one. So I don't think it's one of the small newborn babies. If I can get it open. Oh no, it's one of the crawling figures. So she was making the noise in there. 4th one. This is also making a noise, but maybe more of a rattle than a thud. And this one is 25 grams, so somewhere in the middle in terms of weight. Ah, this is the sitting baby. I'll need to put her outfit on. And the accessory is in here too. Cute. I'm doing very well so far. They've all been different. I can hear a light thudding. 19 grams. Oh, 20. So pretty light. Maybe this is one of the newborns? I did cook this well. Hang on. The second crawling baby is a little alpaca with a cupcake. Okay, so 3 left. I'm missing Henry and the little latte cat and the mystery. So hopefully this is one of those, especially this one. I can't hear anything in here, so 18? No, 19 grams. Surely this is a newborn baby then. Oh yay! That's the exclusive little latte baby. Oh, so cute. I'm very excited to open this one. So I have 2 bags left. Let's go with this one. I can't hear any noise from this either. And it's 19 grams or so. So could be the same as previous, or hopefully the mystery baby. He should be like 2. Oh, it's not the husky baby. It's the same as the one I just got. I was bound to get at least one duplicate, and this is a particularly cute one. Right, last bag. I really want the mystery baby. I'm missing this periwinkle rabbit from the series too. That's a thudding sound. So hopefully out of the remaining 2 it's this one. Or maybe another duplicate. 24, 25 grams, so it's a heavier one. Oh yay, it's a new one. That's the one I was missing. Okay, so I'll move the scales out of the way. And here are the babies. I actually did quite well for not getting multiples. I'm very pleased about that considering I couldn't find a fresh box. I must have put the bags on the shelf in order, which was what I was hoping. So I am still missing the mystery baby, which is a shame, but I did get the rest of them. So time to get opening them. Let's start with this one, the larger latte cat baby. All trapped in the packaging. And getting the accessory out too. This is going to be a good video if you like the packaging sounds. Okay, here we go. This is baby Mabel Fontana from the Latte Cat family wearing a beautiful dress. It looks like a cake with the yellow sponge at the top and a strawberry pattern on the skirt. Then there's a cute pom-pom trim at the hem too. That's a bit bulky at the back here, but I could maybe cut it off. There's no fastenings, it's all just elasticated and stretchy to keep it on, which is neat. I like the pink ribbon bow here too, it's very pretty. And Mabel's accessory is this pink fork. It's a cute shape with this little cat head in the middle. and it looks like a bow on the back. So then Mabel's arm should fit through the heart cutout. Yeah, there we go. It's like she's holding it. Maybe not the most exciting accessory, but I think her detailed dress makes up for it. Second in the series is this one, the crawling squirrel baby with her big cake hat. The crawling babies always look so trapped in this packaging. Ooh, oh, she fell perfectly. The cake hat is in a separate bag again. It does feel unnecessary to do this. So this is the cake. It's hollow underneath, so it can go on her head. Like that at an angle. Oh no, the leaflet shows it straight on her head. Okay, this is baby Alyssa Walnut. She has the cute face markings and an interesting outfit in the hot pink colour. This is soft with a dark brown sort of drippy part at the top. Her head can be twisted to face the front or the other side. And this cake is really detailed. The strawberries on top, lots of white icing details, with this big pink bow. And that has a squirrel head, I'm guessing. Underneath is space for Alyssa's head. And maybe the bow could come off. No, I don't want to force it. That should fit on like a hat like this. Oh, I don't want to stay on. Okay, there. Just about balanced. That looks okay. I could see it maybe for a parade. I'll probably just use the cake in a bakery, to be honest. Who next? One of the newborns. This little rabbit was one I particularly wanted for the accessory. So I'll get that out. And both of the pieces are in their own bags. I just don't see how this is necessary. But snip the tape on both. If I can find it. There, free the baby. And their car too. Okay, this has two parts. Just want to make sure I do this the correct way round. Yeah, it is facing forwards. Just wedge it in. Perfect. So this is a little wagon or car in the shape of a pink Swiss roll. It's a nice texture, like not completely smooth. I love this strawberry detail on the front and all these moulded white parts. It looks like icing around the edge. And inside this is a steering wheel and a quilted texture where the seat would be. It feels quite sturdy, but the wheels don't move, so it can't roll. Then the baby has a little pink nose, so it's either Flora or Fauna chocolate. She's in the usual wrap, but it's an adorable print like a strawberry. Little white seeds all over, and the green leafiness at the top. I love this for something different, and the newborns are so lovely and tiny. She should be able to fit in the car. Yeah. Oh, this is very cute. It might not actually roll, but I can just pretend. And she looks so good in here. That's a really fun accessory. Let's go to this baby next. So it's the only one in the sitting position from this series. And we'll have to put the outfit on too. So two little bags to open. The accessory is in here. It's blue and should be stretchy. But the baby is a sandy cat. I think Scott is his name. I like the stripes on his head, including the sides, and his limbs can't move. This is the usual blue outfit, so I should be able to get that on like this, and stretch the elastic over his head. There, already. I feel like this pattern is slightly different to what I'm used to. It might not be. Just straighten that out. And his accessory is another headpiece, and it's this adorable coffee cup with a cat design on top like latte art. The saucer is attached, and that's hollow to go on his ear. The print is maybe slightly misaligned. I don't think it's completely central. There's more of a gap at the top. It still looks cute though. So how does it look on Scott? Oops. His ears are quite small, so it's hard to balance it. That does look quite fun, but I think I'm just going to use this as a full coffee cup instead. Maybe a large coffee. So Scott is kind of in a pair within this series with this rabbit baby. I'll get him out to show what I mean. So the baby and accessory. Get more tape to cut, of course. And this is what was in that blind bag. We have a white teapot in a lovely curve shape, with a handle and a yellow lid with bunny ears. And there's kind of tea coming out of the spout, which is all holed and moulded on. It looks the same on both sides, and the lid doesn't come off. This is also meant to be a headpiece, so has a hole at the bottom. But yeah, I think this is fun with the pouring aspect. The baby is Henry Periwinkle the Milk Rabbit. He's wearing one of the puffy rompers in a lilac colour. It's the same fuzzy fabric as the regular outfits, just a bit more bulky at the back. And with a different style lace at the top. The teapot should stay on his long ears a bit better than the cup did. And I can kind of hold them together to make it look like the teapot is pouring. Slightly tricky to balance like this. And actually, if it's a teapot, the cup should be tea rather than coffee. Does tea come with stencil art like lattes? Don't know. I think the pieces look better on their own rather than like hats. I'll probably use a grippy hand figure to make them be pouring this instead. So just a few more to open now, and this is another crawling baby with a little cake. Free these from the plastic. So the cupcake is here, and the baby is Gabriel Woolley the alpaca. Don't know any of the other figures in this family, just another one of him from the party series blind bags. Gabriel's little outfit is blue with dark brown at the top. It's very similar to Alyssa's one, just in the different colour, but that's nice. The alpacas have this wool look moulding on the top of their heads. It's similar to the Dale sheep in that way. It does kind of look like he's wearing a wig to me though. I don't know. Maybe I should buy the rest of this family to see what they're like too. I can turn his head also, all the way around, or just to the front. And this accessory is fun. It's a pink cupcake in the shape of an alpaca to match Gabriel. They're really tiny features, but it's recognisable. And I think something like this could be made out of frosting or buttercream in real life. And it's fluffy on the back to match. This one is also meant to be a headpiece as it's hollow at the bottom too. And I guess it goes like this. It's on there okay, but again, I don't think I'll be using this as a hat. To me, it looks cuter as an actual cupcake like this. Right, my last two are duplicates of the newborn latte cat. I shouldn't keep both, so which one looks best? It's hard to tell through the plastic and bag. I think this one is marginally better. So get my scissors and let's cut the last bits of tape. This accessory is super small. Okay. This is my first time seeing the newborn cat in person, and it's so cute. This is baby Cara Fontana, and I love little patches on her head. And this gown is in lovely colours too. Oh, knocked it off her arm. Okay, so it's pink and brown and orange. I think it's orange segment print at the bottom, and a little bit of ribbon too. And this is much more interesting than the wraps. These latte cats have one grey and one brown patch over their ears, and Cara's are the inverse of Mabel's. Yeah, just the opposite side to one another. I'll put Mabel's fort back. And yet another headpiece accessory in this swirl of white cream with a little brown cat head on the front. The cream is shaped to go on her ear. And yeah, that actually looks small enough to go with the outfit. It's better than the teapot or massive cake to me. Maybe doesn't stay on quite as well though. Okay, cute little Cara here. I'm very glad to own her and almost complete the Fontanas. This gown is just adorable. I really like the bright colours of it. Actually, I've got to open the second one of these. It feels mean to leave that one behind. So you don't need to see this again in detail. Oh, they can be twins. The one on the left gown actually looks a bit neater. I probably just messed with this one too much. Oh, I am glad I opened them both actually. They're so adorable together. And that is almost a complete collection. I'm just missing the mystery baby. So I'm going to end this part of the video now and I'll hopefully see you in a moment with that baby. Right, this is actually a different day and I think a different angle too, but I managed to find the last baby to finish the series. It was absolutely meant to be as I found a listing on Vintage from someone in the same city as me, so I was able to meet up with them in person to get this little guy. Everything is still in the hard packaging, but not in the bag, but that's fine, I have enough of them already. And in case this is helpful, I'll try and recreate what it would have sounded like in the bag. I'll need the leaflet in there too. This feels really wrong to be putting her back into the bag. I can't really hear a sound other than the actual bag packaging. If I hold it at the top instead, maybe a very light thudding. It's hard to tell if I'm recreating it right. And I'll get the scales back too for completeness. Another light one, 20 grams. Oh, which one could this be? I'll get her out. It really isn't necessary to have these bags on the accessories. So the baby. And whipped cream. Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm glad to have this one now. This is Nellie, the newborn husky baby. She's in a strawberry print gown, I think, but still cake themed with the yellow sponge cake look on the back. It's very similar to Cara Fontana's. Yeah, they're the same style, just with different fruits at the bottom and different colourways. Both look cute with the scalloped hem. I think the strawberry is more typical for a cake to me. It's not quite the same as Mabel's dress. The strawberries are different sizes, but still with that cute detail under the ribbon. Oops, still knocking things over. Yeah, I'd still say these were the most similar to each other, especially because of the accessory. Nellie's is a pink version of the little whipped cream hat, and the chocolate design is a husky shape instead. The ear shapes definitely match. That should pop on her ear like this. Oh, so cute. The little face is distinct enough to show what it is, I think, but the rest is the same mould. I think maybe the white is slightly more realistic, perhaps. And the outfits are more like sisters than twins, but definitely go together. So that's all the figures. I'll just lay them out nicely to give my overall thoughts. When I first saw this series, I thought it was going to be too similar to the Baby Treat series or even the Baby Party series, but they are different enough, and I'm delighted I managed to get the whole series without too much difficulty. I like the variety in the accessories, with all the different colours, especially shades of pink. There are the large hats like Alyssa's cake and Henry's teapot, and I doubt I'll use them as hats, but I like that they can be used as the thing they're meant to be representing. As for favourites, the newborn latte cats have to be up there, as I think the other sets she and her brother are available in are only in Japan right now. I'm surprised how much I like the alpaca cupcake. I'd actually be happy to get more of those for a bakery. And Flora and her cake car, that's such a fun design and definitely one I'm glad to have. The blind bags are a great way to get into Sylvanian families, and I think this series has been super popular too. My criticism is always going to be that there's too much excess packaging. Even stacked up, the number of little clear plastic bags is just too many and not needed. Even a change to paper bags would be an improvement to me. But yeah, other than that, this is a fun series. I think I'd add them to the adorable tier of my blind bag rankings, as I think the Forest and Magical series still edges it out. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found the sounds and weights helpful if you're searching for a particular figure. Let me know what you think of this series and who your favourites are in the comments. And thank you for watching until the end. If you like Sylvanian Families content, then subscribe to my channel, as I post videos every week about everything Sylvanian, including news, announcements, hauls, and unboxings.